some streaming issues for YouTube. It's not me, it's YouTube that's being a pain in the butt. Okay, so I'm going to do a build here on the center map, but I don't want to gain any experience while I'm building. I don't want to be level 90 just from building. I want to level normally. So what I did is I come up here and I turned off my XP multiplier. Now I'm going to go into advanced. I'm going to try to find my other settings. Experience multipliers. I'm going to turn these off too for right now. I'm going to change them back later. But for right now, I don't want to gain any experience at all when I'm doing creative mode. I want my character to remain level 1. Done. Okay. Now we scroll down here to the bottom of advanced. Let's see. No, wait. Maybe it's general. Is it the bottom of general? Yes. And you turn creative mode on. Make that, if that's checked, creative mode is turned on. And I'm going to center for this build, and I'm going to play in single player. Now that I'm here, you hit options, you enable creative mode, and then it lets you fly by clicking X. Double click on X and it lets you fly around. To stop from flying around and being able to move quickly through the map, you just double click X again and you will go plummeting to the world. If you want to stop plummeting, hit double tap, turn it on and off just by double clicking X. And that's how you turn creative mode on, and that's how you maneuver around. Right now I want to see how many of these rocks and things I can move out of here. Here's my location on the map. I think I have a GPS. Do I have a GPS? Nope, let's make one real quick. So here's the coordinates that I chose to build on when it comes to the center. Lots of water around me. I plan on having quite a few water dinos. So we're going to build out this way and inwards. First thing I want to do is I want a text strider. So this might be interesting. To go into God mode, you hold down L1, R1. Oh wait, no wait, sorry, you have to do options first. L1, R1, square, and triangle at the same time, and it brings up this tabs here. And then I'm going to type in G M summon, skip a space, quotation marks, and we're going to type in text strider. Underscore character. No spaces, please. Thank you. quotations, and let's be fair and stick to 150. 150 is the cap. And I did it wrong, or that would have worked. Let's see what I did wrong. There's a space here, but C. Back that up. There we go. There's one. Is it the correct one, though? I am looking for a Pacific text writer. That does not have the saddlebags, and that is the wrong headpiece. This is the wrong one. Do it again. Mine is going to take a while. This always takes a while. No saddlebags. Wrong one. No saddlebags. Saddlebags, yes. I think that's the wrong headpiece. Let's have a look. Yep, that's the wrong headpiece. Sorry, we gotta go. We're looking for a specific one to help with this build. Nope. You gotta go just because you're pinky. We don't do pink here. What did we get this time? Nope. Don't want that one. Getting the right text writer. Even the cheaty way takes forever. Okay, that is correct headpiece, but no saddlebags. What did we get this time? Nope, wrong headpiece and no saddlebags. Come on, give me the right text writer, please. Saddlebags, wrong headpiece. Saddlebags, yes. Let me see the head. Oh, wrong one. I can't imagine how people who try to tame these in the wild find the right combinations. Because just doing it this way is bad enough. I think we got it. I think that's it. Let's have a look here. Yep, excavation rig with the saddlebags. That is perfect. Okay, girl. Let's fix your colors. So, I wanted to teach my friend how to color dinos anyway, so this is a perfect opportunity. You're going to bring up your bar here. If you go into ArcWiki and you type in color IDs, it's going to give you a list of all the colors possible. Now if you were to bring up a different wiki, so like if you were to type in text writer and scroll down to the bottom of the page on ArcWiki, it's going to show you text writers in all the different regions. I already know what colors I want for this one, and I think I have the colors memorized, so let's see if I do. So we're going to set target dino color. Region 0 is usually the body, but the set target dino color, that works for absolutely any dinosaur. But for the text writer, region 0 is the main rubber color, and I want that black, and the color number for black is 79. Now the second region on the strider is region number 1, and that's the emissive. That's the light on his head. I want the light to be white, so we're going to type in 36. 36 is white. Region number 2 on a text strider is the metal accents. I want that to be black also, so 79. Region number 3 is also some more metal accents, 79 for that one. 4 is the body rubber. And region number 5. Let me double check and make sure I got my colors right. Typing in color ID on Wiki. I think the color I want is 205. Yes, it's 205. That would be the forest dye. It's a really pretty shade of green. There. Now I have a green and black text strider instead of whatever colors it used to be. I'm gonna give her some batteries. And now let's see how much of the stuff she can help me clear out. Oh, we got a snake. Okay, now I know this island has snakes. And she's very quickly going to help me clear out anything around this area. Can be cleared out. And then this stuff in the water can go. Can she not reach it? I don't think she can reach it. Paraceratheriums. Looks like there's a family of those here on the end. That's fine with me. They can stay. They want to breed here, that'd be great. I'll have a little mini meat farm hanging out here. Okay, we'll park her down here. She helped me clear off that beach, and I can see what's left. It looks like she cleared off the beach for me really well. It's going to be a pretty decent place to build. There's no huge rocks in my way, which is what I was concerned about. I forgot to tell her to stay put. Stay there. My starting chibi. Where are you? Yeah. Always named the Noglins. Just naughty. If you've ever played with a Noglin for long, you know why I named it Naughty. Let's see. I want to keep that hat. I like that hat. Put it in here. I won't lose it. Yeah, she's overly full. She's already started to charge her batteries. That's good. Okay, now the pillars that I like to work with when I'm building anything are metal. They're just the easiest. So I'm going to type in pill for pillars. When you put your cursor over the engram and hit L2, it crafts some for you when you're in creative mode. And you just bring them down to your bar. Now I want to line it up with the beach pretty much the best I can, but I'm pretty much eyeballing it. And I'm going to see if those metal rocks will get the frag out of my way, 'cause they might be a problem later. Knowing my luck, I won't be able to get rid of these guys. There'll be a permanent source here. When you're in creative mode, you don't need air. There's no oxygen. No oxygen bar. Don't have to worry about oxygen. Type in pick. You can craft a metal pick. And see if it's going to let me get rid of this thing. Nope, that's a permanent one. No hitbox. So, I don't like that. What do we have over here? Yeah, over here's better. No large rocks. So I'm going to build up this direction probably. Let's have a look. What else? Yeah, there's rocks scattered here and there. And those have already respawned. Nope, we didn't come down this far. Okay. So, I'm going to come out here and choose how far out I want to go and how deep. And then we're going to start building back towards the surface. I think this is plenty deep enough, nearly. Pick up my first pillar. Set her down. Oh yeah, that's going to be probably too deep. I'm using a ton of pillars to get this in. I'm going to count those next round. How many is that? That is way, way too much. Yeah. Getting overly ambitious, which is a problem of mine. Bad habit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, let's back that up. That's too many. Get down here, get to playing around with it. Don't feel too bad if you make mistake or you change your mind on how deep you want to build it, just get down here and get playing around. Set something down, see if you like it. If you don't, do what I just did and change it. Not a big deal. Or make mistakes. You're gonna see me make a million of those. Okay, now let's count these. I think it should be quite a bit more shallower. It's still pretty damn deep. I'll be able to park any dino I want to out here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yep, 10. That's tolerable. I have another base on the scorched earth map. Those pillars are about 10 tall, and that base is massive, so. You skip every other one. When you're building pillars, you don't need to have one in every single location. When you're building, you'll notice there's a lock point here from there to there. There's one. You skip another one, and you build up every other one. If you watched my last video, you saw me do this before. So, a lot of repeat steps. Getting in these first pillars, I think, takes the longest. I have no idea how this base is going to turn out. No idea what I want to do besides just get the pillars in. That's as far as I've planned so far. In my head. Okay, there's a lock point for that one. Second lock point and go up. Get some turrets in pretty quick, because there's some megs and things swimming around here, and I don't want them eating my base as I'm building it. When you're building your base, it won't be anywhere near as deep as this one, so it's the same kind of principle, same kind of tactics, same kind of things, but you just won't need so many pillars. Miss Wabbit. Just above the water. That's how I like it. I'll get fairly close to the water. It looks nice. Later. Every other one. This one is not giving me a snap point, so I'll have to go downwards to get this one. This is how you do that when you get this problem. When it's not giving you a snap point at the bottom. What you do is you come down from the top. Let me show which one I mean. Now you have to type in ceilings. Here's all the different ceilings you can use. This is a text ceiling. There's thatch, wood, glass, stone, and adobe, and then metal. I'm going to show you the difference because new to building, so show you the options. That's the text ceiling. That's what that one looks like. You can change the color of the lights in the text ceiling by painting it. You can paint every single different part of the text ceiling. This is thatch. Not many people like to build with thatch because it's the weakest. It breaks very easy. This is the wood one. I like to use wood on occasion. It has some strength to it. 1000 out of 1000 is its durability. Huh. Thatch ceiling is 1600. I didn't know that. Yeah, 1600. So yeah, it is the weakest. This one's 10,000. Also 10,000. Is that? Yeah, I messed up. That's thatch again. Let's put down an adobe one. That's what the adobe looks like. Metal floors. I need to warn you against metal floors. They can be bad. Right now it doesn't seem like much because my game is raining. But if light were to shine on this thing, you'd go blind. So think twice before you use metal on floors. Either that or paint it. To paint it, you go into crafting, spray. SPR is enough. You can abbreviate. Craft your spray painter. And you want a dark color. So if you have to use metal floors, let's go black. GFI, you've already learned GFI codes. And then you type black for the color. A stack of 100, so 100 is how many? And I got a 100 black coloring, no problem. Grab the color, drag it down to your spray painter. Equip your spray painter. I have it on the left side of the D-pad, so I'm hitting D to equip it. Now hold down L2, and that's going to give me the color regions. And get up on the D-pad, then right on the D-pad, then down. Then you're going to hold down L2, and then you're going to hit square for 5 and triangle for 6, and that gives you all your color regions with the spray painter, and then that's how you paint it black. And you won't get blinded using metal. Oh, hi sweetie, how you doing? You got a turtle over here checking me out. Hey buddy, how you doing? Yourself at home, are you? How you doing today, sweet? And those are the different floor pieces. Looking at them all, I think I'm gonna go with wood this time. I'm gonna do a wood floor. The tech is nice, but when you walk on it, it makes this weird clunky metal sound. I don't like that. Wood, you get a different sound. Each one of these makes a different sound. I think the adobe's the quietest. Anybody that's sensitive to sounds, autism, that kind of thing, Asperger's, go with adobe. Okay, there's a pillar under this one. The game lets you build out 2, but then it needs support again. If you try to go out one more, it's not going to let you do it. You need it in the support foundation. So what you do, get your pillars back out again. Nope, I want my paint spray. Give me that back. The rest of that can go for now. And you drop a pillar in the middle of it. Don't worry, it'll be gone soon. Come down underneath it, and there's different positions for placing this pillar. That is a position. That is the down one. Can you see it moving? Up, down, up, down. You want it placed at the lower position. If you run out of pillars, just hit whatever key that it's hotbar to and it'll auto-craft for you when you're in creative. And you build down when the game is not giving you a snap point, like it was a second ago. You gotta make sure it's snapped all the way into the ground. If it's not, won't let you build up top. So make sure the pillar is going all the way into the ground. Yeah, I saw that, sweetie, over on Pixar. I peeped in on your channel probably about 20 minutes ago when I was having my lunch. Okay, now that we have that one down there, let's see if it's going to give us a snap point again. Yep, now we have snap points again. And it's being difficult again because the ground is uneven. It'll snap here, but after that it's not giving us a snap point over here. Nothing. Pick that up, and back up top we go again. One, two, and then like I said, it's not going to let you go out again, so pillar. There is a new Ark that's out. There's Ark Ascended on PC. You're lucky enough you'll get to play it, sweetie, if you wanted to. We don't have PCs. We're still here on our PS4s, hanging out, having some fun. And I ran out of pillars, so I'm using the second slot. Second slot is the up position, so I just hit up, and it crafted me 20 automatically. Now, if you look closely at this pillar, it's not going all the way into the ground. And I gotta make sure it does. There. Now it's snapped in. That'll be fine. Sometimes the flying command, when you hit double tap X, can be a little touchy. Now, how far am I out? Yeah, I'm plenty far out. I want to end at the end of my island, so we're going to start going in this direction. You can also place the pillar from underneath too. You don't have to be on top, so you can be from underneath and place and go down. Just make sure it's in that second position and not up. Otherwise, you're going to have the pillar sticking out from the top of your floor, and it just doesn't look good. In this direction, so 1, 2, color. Let's see what I got here. Getting to be a pretty good size. I think I'll extend it down the other way a little bit more. I'm not too familiar with the center map. I'm not sure what kind of dinos are available here. What's different than any other map? What makes this map special? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. To me, it's just another place to find another fun place to build on for now. I get to build something. Waiting for Tabby to get home. Oops. I'm gonna have to turn off my poop setting next time too. Remember to do that. We don't need poop when we're crafting, do we? Useful later in game, but just for videos, yeah, I do need it. Kind of funny though. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. It's going off every few seconds. Coming up right to the, that's about how I wanted it, because I'm going to meet up right to the end of this island. Oops, that's the wrong one. Wrong way. You don't want it snapping here like this, because then you get that nub sticking out the top. Make sure it snaps, the first one snaps in the middle. And your one after that is at the lower position. Then you want to have stuff sticking at the top of your foundations. Again, I'm not a professional builder. If you want to see somebody who is, go over and check out Aaron Longstaff's build. He's the one that taught me pretty much everything I know when it comes to building an ark. He has probably the best channel on YouTube for ark builds. But when it comes to just showing a friend who's just learning and wants to do a water build, yeah, I'll do the best I can to help her out here. Show her a few tricks that might help her as she's going. And get something built myself in the process. Because we all love our Wascally Wabbit. forward to see what she builds. She does some really nice builds in Fallout 76. She's an amazing builder in 76, so turning her on to building here in Ark is going to be fun to watch her evolve. I got a feeling she's going to make some things that's going to blow my builds out of the water. No nubbies. Nothing sticking out the top. Perfect. Turtles. If you keep getting in the way, you're going to have to go. I like turtles, but if you be a pain in the butt, you gotta go. For Halloween, we didn't do much. We ordered a pizza and we bought some candy. My boys are too big for trick-or-treaties. High school age, yeah, they don't care much about trick-or-treating. Once they get to high school age, they don't care. But they were happy to have pizza and a bag of chocolate, and that was two. That's all I really wanted. Okay, now if you're in this situation and you're building a creative mode and suddenly it goes dark, here's what you can do. Go up here, set time of day. Put it at 9 because that's usually when the sun's fully up, but it's not late in the day. And voila, instantly like that, I can see what I'm building again. Hallelujah. There's a new trick. Sweetie, I forget which country you're from, but do you guys celebrate Halloween there? Do anything? Yeah. There's your trick. You can set time of day next time you want to. Here's another trick I can teach you real quick. Sometimes you're out in the middle of the desert and you need it to rain to fill up your water reservoirs. You can type in CE. Let's see if I got that right. And then hit Command. Yeah. CE, make it rain, and then it will fill up your water reservoirs when you're out building. So this will clear up shortly. It won't last long, but it'll be enough to fill up your water reservoirs. Hello, whoever's just joined, welcome. Okay, my old eyes are having trouble seeing if that's snapped in or not, so I'm going to put a pillar right here. And then check this one. And it looks like it's going all the way into the ground. It's that greenish, bluish, whatever color they want to call that. So, now I can pick this one up. I'm pretty sure it's snapped in. I'm about ready for Thanksgiving and some pumpkin pie. I don't know about you, sweetie. That's definitely an American custom, but hey, anybody can make a pumpkin pie, right? You don't have to be an American to do a pumpkin. I'm still a tremendous foodie. I love cooking. I'm gonna goof around here and get overly ambitious with this build again. I need to watch myself. Nope. I'm gonna build down. Let's see what we got here now. I'm gonna extend it all the way out until it touches that island. I don't have to build a lot on top of it, but I definitely want the platform to go all the way out that way. Migs aren't bothering me, that's unusual, and there was like 6 or 7 of them here a bit ago. Don't celebrate Halloween, but surely you love chocolate. I mean, what girl doesn't like chocolate? There's an excuse to eat chocolate. Come on, you gotta have at least one piece of chocolate. We like to put our chocolate in the refrigerator. We like it cold. Anything else new in your universe, sweetie? Besides 76 builds and things like that? Salty snacks. Ooh. Hey, chocolate and salt go well together, I think. But, you know, chocoholics. Okay, I need to back up. I can't quite tell. Yep, okay. I'm going to turn around here in a bit. And there's going to be a Meg right behind me. It's going to scare the absolute piss out of me. And I'm going to scream into the microphone and scare the hell out of you guys or blister your ears. So, anybody that doesn't know me, I am absolutely positively terrified. I have a complete and utter phobia of sharks. Especially anything that looks like a great white shark. The megalodons in this game look like a great white shark to me, and they scare the piss out of me. It's kind of funny. Guys, I can laugh at my own phobias. I know I'm being ridiculous. Yeah, I saw your Halloween build too. Had a peep at that one. A lot of my friends are enjoying the spooky event in 76. Going around getting the spooky scorched and the Halloween trick-or-treat candy stuff. I'm still not back in love with that game yet, though. I have not touched it over a year now. Well, I'm probably close to a year. Oops. Okay, we're getting into shallow waters, and your building techniques are going to need to change, Rabbit. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. When you start getting into shallower waters, you're going to start looking for snap points. Every other one, of course. So that will be your delete one, but you need the snap point to put this one down. Hopefully I did that right. Nope, I didn't. This is the one I pick up. And this one. And that's every other one. Okay. Getting into the shallow water. Let's see. That's the first snap point. That's the second. And pick this one up. Going inland is pretty much the same until it won't let you, and then you start with foundations. See, it won't let you do one here because it's just too shallow, so that one will take a foundation. And I'm going to try to remember how to do that in a minute. For now, I'm going to complete this. And double check my work. What about something that's kind of like a cottage core kind of look? That might look cute here. I've never done a build like that. I'm not sure how good I'd be at it, but hey, it's worth an attempt, right? Here's my turtle buddy out here swimming. What do we have? That looks like a good sized platform. And the water is definitely deep enough on this side. I can be able to park any water dino I want out here. Okay, I forgot to come up here and look. And make sure if I bring water dinos in here, can I get them out? Does this go out to the ocean? I don't know. I didn't even look. There's obviously a pathway out, so I'm satisfied. Good enough. I thought this thing was interesting. Anybody know what this is, or what it does, or why it's here? It's gonna be glaring at my at my base every morning when I wake up. This is what I'm gonna see. Oh. Batman rock. Yeah, Batman rock in the distance. There we go. Got a Batman rock. Do Batman. Yep, it does. The ears. The Batman rock. Oh, nope, that's the wrong position. Every other one. Oops. Not listening to my own build rule, Sue. it's not gonna let me do here. These ones needs foundation, so that's probably why I did it that way. Okay. Every other one, so that's gone. Nope, this can go. Getting back down into the water again. When you're building across this way, it's going to give you a free zone. So this entire line here does not need support. Call it your freebie row, or I don't care what you call it, but yeah, this entire length through here will not need supports. But the next one will, every other one. I'm going to peep over to another window here on my PC, so I won't be able to see you guys talking for a second. And look up cottagecore. And see if I can find an image that I want to go off of, use for inspiration. Okay, found something that I think is cute. We'll use that. Okay, back on the channel. I can see you guys talking again. You need to just get your butt on the Ark and show us the whole builds and videos, girl. Picture ain't gonna show us nothing. Pictures are nice. I mean, who doesn't like a good screenshot? But yeah, you don't get the full experience. Videos are way better. And here's what I mean. It's not gonna place there, but it'll place here. So every other one. Every other one needs a pillar. Yeah, I know. You ran out of room on your PC. But still, videos are just so much more fun. I'm gonna tuck you into it one of these days, girl. You'd be like, you showed me mine, I'll show you mine, I'll show you yours. I think I did a stream on almost all of my builds so far. I wanted Wabbit to see the different materials and what they look like together. I showed her my stone and wood, showed her what stone and wood looks like, I showed her what stone and metal looks like. She hasn't seen my Adobe build yet. I need to show her the Adobe build, but I haven't wanted to bring Rabbit over to my Scorched Earth build because I got a few things there that are surprises. Got a few dinos there that I've been hiding from her. They're surprises. I plan on bringing them over and surprising her with those later. That is if she wants them. brought her some wyverns. Me, Ducky, and Tabs. We spent probably a good 3 hours making her some wyverns in her favorite colors. That was fun. Ducky made her a snow owl that's yellow and named it Tweety Bird. You have a good day, sweetie. I'll just be here hanging out building this platform. Lord almighty, am I using so many pieces just on the platform now? I think the base itself is going to be pretty small, and I'm going to use the majority of this platform for dino parking. Majority of this is just going to be dino parking. And here we have one that's being persnickety that you can tell by looking that's not going all the way into the ground. And occasionally wants to go in. There it goes. Take a second and post this on my Discord. Might get a ducky in here. This is still way deeper than I need. Water dinos, if you have one that's 4 pillars tall, that's really all you need. That's deep enough. So there's another heads up for you, Wabbit. Even your Tooth of Toothus and your larger water dinos should fit with the 4 deep. 4 pillars is enough. But, you know, I'm extra that way and I want to go deeper. I don't know why, but we're just doing it this way. Do I want to leave the pillars blank? Or do I want to put walls up and hide them? Leave them exposed or hide them with walls. You can put walls and hide them if you want to. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. These pillars are so tall I can use the large walls. What ones do I want to use? Wood? No. I gotta go with stone. I'm fond of my stone. These large walls are 4 deep. They're 4 tiles instead of 1. Okay, that's not going to let me snap there. I forgot you gotta use a regular one. Stone walls. Now will it let me use the tall one, or do I have to use those all the way down? I forget the build rules with that. Yeah, okay, so it lets you go up on foundations 4 high. So it lets you build over the foundations with the large walls, but it won't let you go down. That would be the build rule. So, yeah. And if you want to go down, you have to use a singular one. So, no, I'm not going to do the hide this time. That would take up way too many of my build points. And you, like I said, there's a limited number within an area. They get 6,000. Okay, so for an example, this pillar here, everything around this pillar, there can only be 6,000 so many. It's 6,000 some kind of crazy weird number from here out. From this pillar out, there can only be 6,000 something structures, and that goes for every other structure on this platform. So if there was a pillar here per se, for an example, there can only be 6,000, so whatever funky number it is from this pillar out. And that is the building mechanics of ARK. It's weird. That's how they did it. Grab my floor back. And go back through here and fill in the gaps. Now if I turned everything off right, I won't be gaining experience. Hopefully my experience will stay put at 14. experience went up, then I messed up in my settings menu. I'm gaining experience building. I don't want to gain experience building. I want to stay low level like you guys and play the same level. Can't quite see that number. Nope, I didn't finish through here. My bad. Squirrel, sidetracked. Got to talking about walls. Oops. My dear heart, sweetheart husband is doing all this the hard way. He is going out, gathering all the resources, making pillars and platforms, and doing everything that's necessary the hard way. And I'm pitching in on occasion, helping him out when we can play together, but oh lord. And he doesn't have his weight settings turned up either. He left his weight settings the same, so it takes forever just to build one little pillar. And I'm not dissing on him. It's admirable that he wants to play that way. But it's reminding me when I first started playing Ark, and I used to play that way, and now I just think it's exhausting. It's fun to do when you got friends around, but when you're out here by yourself, no. No. Checking my experience real quick. I think it's staying the same, hopefully. Seems like there's a gap there to you. That seems uneven. Don't like that. What is going on here? When you're building your foundations, make extra stupid positive sure that your floors are level. It matters when you get to building on top of them. check this because something did not look right. That's level. This is going to be a pain in the butt though, getting that one to snap right. It's not going to want to go down. Barely. There we go. There's two different snap points there. That's what happened. That one is up. The other one's lower. Okay. Double checking my work, make sure it's flat. Every other one, so this one could go. And this one. And the freebie row. Every other one. Back to doing pillars. This one is probably going to be a pain in the butt because it's just so shallow. It was there for half a second. Oh! Things shift around on you real quick in Arc. Especially when you don't want them to. Imagine having to do this with scuba tanks. No thank you. foggy out. The tech pillars are pretty strong, but they can be a little bit harder to use because they don't have the stat points as easy to see. They don't give little nodes on the side of the pillar to show you the positions as easy as the metal ones do. But if you like the design of the tech pillars, go ahead. I'm not sure about the durability on tech versus metal or wood or any of that. I haven't looked. I dropped this pillar here to make sure this one was sinking to the ground, and it wasn't. You can tell there's two pillars side by side there. That is in the wrong position. Sunk. Yep, wrong position. Redo. Got this much work done. Now I want to I think I'm wanting to protect it now, so we're going to drop a generator here. Going to run down to the other side. These are tech generators, by the way. These are the ones that do not need wiring. And it makes building at your base so much easier, the tech gens. Otherwise, you have to put in electrical work under every single stinking one of these floorboards, and it takes up a lot of your build points. YouTube's giving me little issues. Okay. Turn the radius, maximum radius. Show generator range if you're curious. And that shows how big of an area that's going to cover. It looks like this is going to be a 3 generator base. Let me turn this one on and see if it connects in the middle. I don't think it's going to. Radius options, maximum. Show the range. And do they connect in the middle? I don't think they're going to. Nope. Middle part is unpowered. Let me drop another one here. Just for right now. I can hide them later, but for right now, I'm just getting the defenses up. Same pattern. Yeah. The circles are meeting, so that means the entire base there is covered. It's powered. You can always hide the range later. It annoys me, so I'm turning it off now. And then we put in the tech turrets. We know this is fairly close to center. close enough for now. We can make it perfect later. Turns in range 2, that means it can't identify with the one on the other end. But that means that this turret is close enough to that middle turret that if they're going to cover the whole area. Okay, from medium to high, and wild creatures only, because we don't do the whole PvP stuff here. And you're going to change the word element to shard. Shard, S-H-A-R-D, and that is the ammo for the tech turrets. Ah, my sons are home. Can you turn that one on? And instantly he's getting to work. Hi, buddy. And now, no Meggies are going to come anywhere near here for quite a while. I'm going to put another one over here. And I don't know if it's going to be a range of the generator. It might not be. Might need another generator back this way. Nope, we do. It's powered. Need more ammo. Trilobite. I didn't even see a trilobite. Okay. Now that the platform that I just made is defended, going back to building. Occasionally you'll see the turrets go off. Be a message at the top saying what it killed. Coelacanths are having a bad day around here. I'll probably end up taming some more coelacanths and have them swimming around. I really like them. I enjoy watching them, having them around my base. Make them some pretty colors and have them like koi pond sort of thing. I'll try to get some big ones again. It's not worth taming the small ones when you're standing at the top of your base like this looking into the water. You can't see them. Sometimes it's fun to tame up some saber-toothed salmon. Have them as base defenders. Pump nothing but damage into them and a little bit of health. Let them swim underneath and around your base when you have a water base. They're small and they move fast. See how far I can get in this build before I need to log out and go pick up my other son from school. He stayed late today for a chess tournament. He's turning into a pretty good chess player. Way beyond my skills. I could have beat him if I had to. Turrets going off in the background. You can see the damage numbers floating up. I'm kind of hoping my turrets leave the Paraceratheriums alone. Just let them hang out there at the end of the beach. Those pairs wander this way, that's going to be into the end of them though. I'm not sure if the side of this one is snapping all the way in. It doesn't look like it's going all the way in. It's like that might be the edge of this one. And it was. You see how the two little metal square, triangle, rectangle, whatever, are touching at the bottom. Needed another one. Here's another one, yep. That is not going all the way in, so put another one behind it and it gives you a new snap point. And then it sinks. Oh yeah, that's something else I was going to teach you. Sink points, how to sink pillars. Okay, quick lesson on how to sink pillars. When I have a pillar here, and I place another one directly beside it. This pillar is shorter than that pillar. Or to pick this one up and put the pillar back down, this one is now shorter than that one. Pick it up, and again it just goes deeper and deeper into the ground, and they're sinking lower and lower and lower, and that's how you can sink pillars. So yeah, I remembered I was going to show you how to do that. That's how you sink pillars. Raising foundations, that's a different technique. I'm not good with that one. If you get good at raising things, you let me know. And teach the goblin how to do that better, because yeah, I'm bad at that technique. Find an easy way to raise things, please let me know. Also learning how to do half walls. I forgot how to do that too. Something else to keep in mind as we're going through here. Because knowing my wabbit friend, she's going to be doing some really cool things with half walls. I've forgotten how to do those. There's another one that needs clipped. There, you see how they're touching? The two little square things? That one was not sunk. And they're doing that all the way down the two little nodes here. When it's a new pillar are touching. Got This will be the longest part of your build, is building your platform. After you got the platform built and you got it steady and sturdy and everything's kosher with it, everything else goes a lot faster. But having to come out here and swim to put down pillars and place your pillars just so, and make sure everything is flush, that will be the longest part of your builds. And I would say the most important. If you don't get this part right, everything above it's going to be wrong too. Your walls aren't going to snap right. Your ceilings won't snap right. And some weird things are going to start happening. It was there for there. Oh no, you saw. I know y'all saw that. It was right for half a millisecond, and then it didn't want to go. Oh, did it go? I can't tell if that was right or not. Let's find out. That was too quick. Yep, that was correct. Yay! If there's anything sticking out the top, you know you did it wrong, redo the pillar. If you use stone pillars, you're going to have little pieces sticking out the top of your floor. And that's another reason why I don't like using stone pillars. Yeah. Stone pillars are good for uses for other parts of your build, but not for the foundations. Let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Where's stone? Let's see if it'll do it. It might make a liar out of me. Okay, stone pillar. Let's say I put that there. I snap it all the way down. I'll show you what this looks like. I can't stand but stone pillars. I don't like them for foundation supports. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look so bad down here, but when you get to the top and you want to take it out, that's what it looks like. You cannot get rid of that. I put it in correctly, but you got this little nub sticking out the top of your build. Yeah, that's what you get for using stone pillars. Little nubbies all over your base. If you like the look, go ahead. If you're trying to do something where you need some accents, yeah, go ahead. But unless you want those in every other block on your base, yeah, don't use stone. You want a nice flat surface with nothing sticking out, yeah. But go ahead and play around with the pillars and watch how they behave. You might get some ideas. The wood ones do some funny things too. Playing around with wood pillars, you can do some interesting things. You can trade them up too. You can use different pillars together. For example, let's say I want a wood pillar here, but then, okay, that's just too much stone. I don't like it. I can use the metal on top. That is if it wants to snap in there right. That is not correct. When you're using pillars, there's different snap points. Make sure it goes into the center of the pillar. And you can combine stone and metal, which to me doesn't look very good. There's that one. There's that one stone. Here's wood. But if you want a rustic look, you can do something like that. Use two different type of pillars. Use wood in the center, or reverse it even, and it'll give you a different type of look. I've done that before a few times. If you break the bottom one, all the ones on top vanish unless there's supports. If you were to take that and make it go all the way down to the ground, that would have stayed. if you're building something like this and suddenly decide you hate the location and you just want this place gone so you get your pieces back, your structures back, you can pull out this little doohickey there that you get in creative mode, and you hold down L2 once, turns it green, L2 twice, turns it red, and this is your destroy beacon. Boom. It destroys anything you pointed at. That includes creatures. So if I were to point that over at my text writer, when it's on destroy, it will kill my text writer. So be careful with it. You don't want to kill those new wyverns we made you by accident playing around with the destroy feature. If you're a friend of mine and have some dinos that you like, and you're just starting out on a map and you don't have any flyers or anything at all, or any of your resource dinos, and you want me to bring you some dinos, I'd be happy to do that. Just give me a shout out on PS4. Tell me which dinos you want and how many and what sex and genders you wanted. There's some dinos I've bred and they're pretty good quality, others are just good levels. Depends on what it is. Obviously I'm not going to spend hours and hours and hours breeding ankylosaurs when they're just a resource dino. But with something like a raptor, yeah, I've put some work into my RGs and raptors and dinos that you can take into boss battles and cave diving with. You take it into a cave or take it with you into a boss battle, I'll spend some time breeding those up and getting good stats. Oh, look, I got a nub here. I made a boo-boo. That one is wrong. So we gotta demolish the top one, swim all the way down to the bottom, demolish the bottom one. Hey, naughty. Get my pillars back out. Where are my metal ones? Oh, there they are. And redo that one. Make sure it's in the bottom position this time. Yep. I was in a hurry, made a mistake. Let's see if I got it right. And like I said a minute ago, the flying mechanics in this game, in creative, can be persnickety. Okay, yep. That's our pillar row, so this row does not need pillars. It's gonna go in quick. And we're already getting close to the beach. Get my text strider the heck over here and take out some of these rocks and make sure they can be moved. Otherwise my building plans are going to change if some of these rocks are immovable. If you have trouble with rocks spawning in close to your base, there is a radius option under your advanced settings you can change, Rebecca. So, if you're having trouble with things spawning too close to your build while you're building it, you can just change that option under your settings. Or advanced settings, I forget which it is. It's doing it again. That does not look right. If you look at this one, those are met up perfectly. Those are touching. Come up here. There's a gap. I don't want no gap. Okay, this one's fine. Please explain this. Why did it do that? Put the dangerous weapon away. I'm gonna end up killing my text writer. You just watch. I've done that so many times, messing around with that thing. Is this the road that needs pillars or not? What the heck's going on here? Is that correct, or is that kind of a different snap point? Let's check. Every other one here. It does not want to give me a snap point. It wants to go to foundations. Wood foundations. Pillar here. That is too low. Thatch. See if the thatch tricks works. There's the trick. We've used the thatch ceiling. Place the thatch ceiling there. And come over and get to the lower side of the build. That side, the land slopes upwards, so I'm on this side. And see if that goes correctly. No, that did not snap correctly at all. Dad nabbit, I've forgotten how to do that. Gotta try to remember how to do it. That's incorrect. That is sunk. You can tell there's a big old gap there that's just... ugh. Now if I wanted to, I could do it like that. It'll let me place a ceiling on top of that, and that will actually work. But you're using two pieces instead. And I want to try to remember how to fix that. At the moment, I'm forgetting. I never promised anybody perfect. That's for sure. So far it's all level, which is what you want. But how do I get my foundation snapped in here correctly when they don't want to go? The right height. I'm gonna have to watch a video. Aaron's video. Aaron, help me! Aaron Longstaff, I swear, gives the best videos on these things. That's the same height. That is not going to work. If I do that, is it going to give me more than one snap point? No, it lowers it. It gave me a lower snap point if I wanted to, so that'll let me sink it. But how to raise it? I forgot. I know there's an easier way to do it, but I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Right. This row. Skip this one. Might not be able to skip this one because it's so damn shallow though. Okay. That one might have to stay. Because it needs a support. Nope, no raising up. Stop that. Just more than one. It's more than one snap point. If you look real closely, the floor is moving in two different snap points. Make sure it's on the lower one. Or your floor's going to be uneven. What a pain in the butt sometimes, yeah. Nope. Getting in the shallow ends. That's where things get weird. Back to every other one again. Same pattern all the way down through here. When I come back after dinner, if I do come back after dinner or whenever I'm going to plan on straining me next, I will definitely have remembered by then how to get those corner foundations in. Go from ceilings to foundation supports without a gap. Or uneven, or uneven builds. pillar behind it. Let's just sink it. Yep, there we go. By now, if you've been watching all the way through, you're kind of getting the idea of how to sink things and how to double check. When it comes to building platforms in water, it shouldn't be a thing anymore. I should be breezing through it. Doesn't mean you're not going to have issues and make mistakes like I am, but yeah, concept, yeah, you should have that down. All you gotta do is make sure your pillar is to the lower position and make sure it goes all the way into the ground. Hello to whoever's watching. I'm here doing a live broadcast and you can see people popping in and out. Okay, starting to be a really nice size. I have tons of room. Probably overkill again. But that's okay if I overkilled. I can trim some off the end if I have to. This is our row that doesn't need pillars, because this row has pillars. Down here we have pillars put in, so it lets you put foundations going this way, because I've got pillars on this side. And it's every other one, so if you're wondering why it's behaving that way. Now we're really getting to the shallow end. Loot drop right there, cool. What's a good name for our text writer? Any suggestions? Yeah, just don't. I want to keep our batteries. So I'm going to type in bat. Take all our batteries out. Dump this. And then use the double arrows to transfer all that back. This thing, bye-bye. Not a big fan of Helena. She's kind of like a chibi that talks. I find her annoying. I'm not trying to make the island barren, I just want to clear out the rocks on this side. Oh, if there's ever a time you just want to use a text writer to clear things out, but you don't want them to pick up all the resources, go over here to Harvest Settings on your dino and disable Resource Harvesting. Go back into Harvest Settings and disable Victim Collection, and they won't pick anything up, which is probably what I should be doing all this time. And now I can use this scroll to clear things out. I didn't mean to do that. Get her batteries back. She has them fully charged already. There we go. Now she'll clear things out for me when I need her. Oh, when you're running, don't run and try to place things just yet. Just, running and building don't work well together. I'm not sure this one's going to be nice to me and snap down. I think it might have. Let's find out. That's awful close. Yay, it went. Please sink. No, lower position, please. Not the top one. Oh, it was their front. Oh, almost had it. Not almost enough. Oh, it moved! Get to the shallow end. It's gonna give you fits occasionally. There it is. Nope. Yes! Yay! There it goes. Nope. Not talking very much. I'm got a sore throat and I'm trying to fend off a cold. It's cold and flu season already. Everybody's got strep throat in the schools. You saw that just then, right? It was in the right position and Nala wasn't doing anything and it moved. Ah, art building is very persnickety. It will aggravate you. It was correct and then it wasn't. And now it's not again. Oh. There. This one's gonna be persnickety too. I can bet on it. It's just too shallow. Anytime you get in the shallow end, the pillars want to fight you. They want to go upwards and not go snap into the ground. It was in the correct position just for a little bit there. I just gotta find the right angle again. There, yeah, it was there for a second again. Do it again, come on. There we go. That was good. Now take it easy on me. Not sure if this one's sinking. It looks like it's coming out on this side. This side I don't know if it's all the way in, so come on, be nice. Nope, nope. There. Is it going all the way down? It's not. And it was there for a millisecond. There, that one. all kinds of little squares all over it. That one is definitely not touching. Come on, go back in. There we go. I think that one's, yeah, that one's going in. You can see the little box vanishing down underneath sand. Uh-oh, I got a couple wrong. That one wrong. See, it's hard to tell which color it is from this one. That one? Yeah, okay. Straight for the bottom. Do it again. Let's see if that went in. I think that's correct. There we go. That one's fixed. Okay, now to fix this one. Oops. They stick out the top if you place them in the upper position, like I told you earlier, so lower position. Those are the only two I messed up on this row. Okay. And back to doing ceilings. Now we're in the shallow we're in, we might be able to get by with just snapping them directly without putting the ceilings in. It's not going to be placed there, so leave that one. Too shallow, won't let you place there. Only need every other one. too shallow. So every other one, put them out so they're even with the pillars in front of them. And save yourself a building piece. Oop, messed up. Messed up twice. Oh, there's another mistake. Oh, hi honey, welcome home. gonna let me get right up to this edge, but not quite. If that's all I need, then yeah. I'll just go ahead and use that technique. Now that's hidden there. Nobody needs the lasers. Unless you swim on my base anyway. Even then, it's still hard to see. Oh, can I sneak one in right there? And I can, yeah. That's all hidden nice through there. It doesn't want to go here, so drop a pillar here. Foundation there. Ceiling. Ceiling. If there's a foundation here, in this position, let's put ceilings on either side. Because that's considered as a pillar that works the same as pillars as some foundation supports. Once you get to learning some of these building techniques, try to keep them in mind when you go into your caves. You start doing your cave exploration. There's some caves that have holes here and there that you can fall into. You can use these building tips and tricks that you learn to fill in those gaps. And make getting around in your caves a lot easier. Get over here to the deeper water. But it's not quite deep enough for a pillar to be sunk by snapping through the middle. You can try to break your ceilings. For an example, that will snap there. Oh, nope, it has to go through the top. So with an effort, sometimes that trick works. Sometimes it don't. So, it has to go through the top if I can get one in here at all. And I went to the correct position there for a millisecond. And try to get it to do it again. Some patience. There it is. almost time for me to go. Did it again. And I'm gonna stop here. Gonna go pick up my son from the chess match and see how he did. I will pick up the stream from here next time. Try to show you anything else I possibly can show you on when it comes to building. I don't know everything, but what I do know I'm happy to share. You guys have a lovely day.